Imagine a city so advanced, so powerful, that it became the stuff of legend. A city that disappeared without a trace, leaving behind only whispers of its greatness. This is the story of Atlantis, a name that has echoed through history for over 2,000 years. Was it real? Was it a myth? And if it did exist, how did it rise to such glory, and then vanish forever? Let's dive in and explore the mystery. The story of Atlantis begins with one man, Plato. In 360 BCE, the Greek philosopher wrote about a mighty civilization in two of his works, Timaeus and Critias. According to Plato, Atlantis was a vast island located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. It was a paradise, blessed with fertile lands, towering mountains, and an abundance of gold and silver. The Atlanteans were no ordinary people. They were said to have unmatched technological and architectural skills. Their cities gleamed with temples and palaces, all connected by canals and bridges. But most importantly, Atlantis was powerful. Its navy dominated the seas, when its armies were invincible, or so it seemed. According to the legend, Atlantis wasn't just rich in resources, it was rich in culture and knowledge. Its people were wise and just, living in harmony with nature and following laws set by Poseidon, the god of the sea. For a time, Atlantis was a utopia, a model of balance and prosperity. But as the saying goes, absolute power corrupts absolutely. Over time, the Atlanteans grew greedy and arrogant. They waged wars of conquest, seeking to dominate their neighbors. They became selfish, forgetting the virtues that once made their society great. Then came the fall. Plato writes that the gods grew angry with Atlantis for its hubris. In a single day and night, the island was struck by cataclysmic earthquakes and floods. Atlantis sank beneath the ocean, disappearing forever. Some say it was divine punishment, others believe it was simply nature's fury. But here's where things get interesting. Was Atlantis a real place, or was it just a story, a cautionary tale told by Plato? Over the centuries, countless theories have emerged. Some believe Atlantis was based on a real location, like the Greek island of Santorini, which suffered a massive volcanic eruption around 1600 BCE. Others think Plato invented the story entirely, as a metaphor for human pride and downfall. Explorers and scientists have searched for Atlantis across the globe, from the Mediterranean to the Caribbean, even Antarctica. Some claim to have found evidence, strange ruins, ancient maps, or geological anomalies. But none of these discoveries have been definitive. The mystery of Atlantis remains unsolved. So why does the story of Atlantis captivate us even today? Maybe it's because it reminds us of our own vulnerabilities. Like the Atlanteans, we have incredible power and knowledge, but we also face challenges, climate change, inequality, and conflict. Atlantis serves as a warning. No civilization, no matter how advanced, is immune to collapse if it loses sight of its values. In the end, the story of Atlantis is more than a tale of riches and ruin. It's a mirror, reflecting our hopes, fears, and aspirations. Whether Atlantis was real or imagined, its legacy lives on, in our imagination and in the lessons it teaches us. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history and myth. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales from the past. Until next time, keep exploring the echoes of history.